Thursday night. It's warm out tonight. There's no wind. It's like really muggy tonight. It's April the 3rd. It's April the 3rd. Have you made your rent and a mortgage payment for the month of April yet? I'm just punching out this here. So I'm not going to cut it because this has a really bad cap on it. So I don't want to slice a bunch of the head off because it might take too much and it might crumble around the edges. I don't like that when that happens. Because usually when that happens, you end up most of the time on the draw, you pull in some of the tobacco into your mouth, and I hate that feeling. I hate the taste of that too. It's a bitter taste. So with the hole punch, let me see if I can get that. With that hole punch on the back end of the lighter there, I can make a nice little hole. Like that there. I don't know if I got enough fuel on this lighter or not. Just toast the end. That's all you gotta do. Just toast the end.
Yeah. Can I use your computer?
No. What are you gonna use it for? Hobby. Let me go see. Hobby.
Yeah.
You still need to use it or not?
No, I'd like to use it.
Huh?
I'd like to use it.
You can use it. With, the pin number is 8308. Only going to be on for about maybe 15, maybe 30 minutes max. I want to get back to the Lakers game that's going on right now. Lakers Warriors. Steph Curry's playing tonight. But as far as chit chat for the month, I don't know what's going on with this month. Still trying to put some funds together for a car. I should have enough together by then for the end of this month. But I should kind of stretch it out to May though. If I can put up with dealing with the rest of the month and not have to put any extra money out anywhere, then it's possible. I want to try and stretch it until May. So then I can have a nice down payment if I have to use a down payment and to take care of the insurance all at once also. I don't think I'm going to have to pay anything for registration. I believe here in Florida I don't pay for registration for the your primary vehicle. So that'll be a bonus. And I've been here on live now for about 5 minutes and nobody's checked in and nobody has come by. I hate this part of my hair when it gets like this. And after I get a haircut, it gets curly on the end. I don't know why. I can't get it to lay down. It looks silly. But I'm in the house. I ain't going nowhere, so it don't matter really. Yeah, this is a local rolled cigar. It doesn't even have a label. So you could just Just comes in the plain wrapper. They're not really the best smoking cigar, but they're mild, and if when you like having an adult beverage, it helps to take the edge off the adult beverage for me. But yeah, as far as the saving up the money for the car, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go luxury or economical this time around, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what my credit says to them and what it says for me, and we'll see what that looks like. I'd like to get another Lexus. I like the Lexus ES 350 that I had before, but I want an SUV because I can't stand the getting down low in the car, climbing in and out of the car from a low car. I can't do that no more. The knees in the back just don't appreciate that kind of movement no more. Let's see what else happened this week. Of course, we got the tariff thing going on. Everybody clutching their pearls and worrying about what's going on with the tariffs. But I see it as a way to get some cheap stocks. Shit, took a dive today of 1,500 points. I wonder how much it'll claw back tomorrow or before the. Yeah, you got all day tomorrow, Friday, to try and bring back some of the prices, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. I don't even see anybody here in the chat. It's saying welcome to our chat. There's nobody here but me. I'm pretty much talking to myself, having an adult beverage and smoking a little cheap cigar. Oh, I finally found out that I got over when I go into YouTube Studio and I check my watch time. Um, I go to 365 days from the day that I check, like today, like say if I go on tonight and I check it 365 days prior, it shows me being over 4,000 watch hours. So I'm hoping that over the couple next days or so, when it calibrates and picks up on it, because I think it lags behind a few days as far as the counting of the hours. And when you look at it on the YouTube Studio dashboard, when you scroll down to the Earn tab, it has me at 30, 30, 3288. But that's as of March 28th, so it didn't count the 29th, the 30th, the 1st, the 2nd, and possibly today in that tabulation. So it could be more hours added over the next couple of days, and hopefully over the next couple of days, that those views and that watch time picks me up over the 4,000 mark. So then I can really truly be fully monetized. We got 10 minutes now. So let's see what else is going on. It's about the car. Mortgage payment was sent out today on the 3rd. Let's see what else. Still haven't figured out which where I'm going to place the flagpole at, but I think I might be leaning more towards towards above the address, the address number is on that post right there, the column, it's a column actually. I want to try and find something for this wall over here, some kind of decoration to put on the wall there for the house, and then I want to try and maybe get a few bids together for some shrubbery and landscaping around the windows, because it looks pretty austere and plain. There's like nothing there. Then there's a little patch area down here. I want to try and maybe get a box. I'm going to measure that out and see if I can get like a planter box and put something in right there. So I saw where Patty had just about the same area that I had right here, that I want to put those flowers that I saw in her previous video when she was doing some gardening, picking up some. So I guess you'd call it yard waste or whatever. I don't know, but it looked like some from when the leaves of a plant gets dead and it falls off, the dead plant leaves. And she was picking that up, and I noticed she had planted in a small patch, like a triangle, not a triangle, but a rectangular patch. She had put down some kind of flowers. I was trying to find out what flowers those are and what kind of seeds that I would probably need. Because I know I'll probably have to put down some planting soil, some nutrient, and then put the seeds in and then water it. Because I'm not a farmer, so I have no idea how shit grows. How to plant things. But I'll definitely take some tips. But yeah, I wanted to get maybe like a little planter right here. I just plant it directly into the ground, and then do some shrubbery and landscaping all around the front and possibly the back of the house. The back of the house, not so much because it's not seen by many people. Definitely at the front, I want to try and add some kind of character to the front, with some shrubbery, some plants, you have little small plant pots for the corner out here on the small covered porch here. It's a small porch, it's only me here, so it really only really matters for me. But when people maybe want to visit or something, they'll see that I put some kind of effort into giving the place some character. I was going through threads tonight. There's this woman who she's made quite a bit of change by YouTube and threads and Instagram postings, to where she finally was able to make enough money to come out of Section 8 housing and start her own little side online business. And that took her over the edge to say she made the commitment to get out of the Section 8 housing and all that government assisted stuff. So where she got her own place. For right now, she says she's renting a home, and she's renting a new home from what she said in the posting. She's renting a new home, but she sees how the quality of the new home that she's actually renting isn't all that great. And it's like she said that she just moved in a few months ago, and she's already seeing where lots of corners have been cut in the building of the home that she's currently renting. And that's one thing that I was looking out for when I was looking for a house. I mean, sometimes you want to save money by looking for that older house. It's an older house. When you walk through it, though, you can see where the renovations have been done to it over time. And sometimes those renovations that were done, they weren't done with the most quality of materials, or maybe even the craftsmanship or the workmanship was spotty. Because, say, if you were doing it on your own, you're not going to put that much effort into making it pretty or use the best quality stuff, because you're trying to save money at the same time, trying to keep some kind of aesthetic going on with it. But what she was saying is that the place is like falling apart all around her. And I had made a mention to her that it took me almost a year to find something in the area where it wasn't really old, and this house is just about new, brand new. I mean, it was built in 2021. Okay, and the way it's laid out, it's nothing fancy to the interior. It's mostly open space, and the bedrooms are off to the sides or off to the either ends of it. So there really isn't a whole lot of complex like walls and structures and things on the interior side. But the thing it's over 3 years old, and when I had it inspected, the guy said the foundation was fine. There was nothing wrong with the foundation. The foundation had no cracks and no nothing. And that's the main thing when you get a house like this with no basement. You got to make sure that the foundation is settled and that there's no cracks coming up from the bottom, or you could see like pitting from where the water would get down in the cracks and start separating the concrete. But I didn't see none of that. And we inspected and find none of that stuff around the whole structure here. So her main thing was saying that she would never buy a brand new house the way they want so much money for them, and they're not even made with anything. They're made like matchbox covers, matchboxes. Just like basically just slapped together and gone to the next one. But yeah, the trick is to find something that's just got the short amount of time on it. You got a brand new roof. You got to worry about no roof for like 20, 25 years. And here, that was my worry with this place, because we had those two hurricanes come through last year. Milton was the one that was the worst in my area because of the fact that there was so much flooding that came up, and it actually I didn't prepare for the door in the back, in the backyard, the sliding glass doors. What had happened is um, I didn't have sandbags built up to where the sliding glass doors meet. There's like there's a line there, and the only thing that's there protecting it is the what do you call that stuff? It's not like grommet, but it's like some like brush material that's in between the two sections of the sliding glass doors. So what happened is the water level got so high that it actually started coming in the door inside between the sliding glass door. So I know that now for the future to prepare sandbags so that I can put up a barrier to the door back there, because that's the only place where water got into my house, and I had to shore it up with like towels and shit like that. Because I seen my son was here and we started seeing water on the floor, and I'm like, where the hell's the water coming from? And the water was coming from the sliding glass doors. So, and the reason in the water, and see where I'm at not really at elevation, but there's like the house is built up off the curb, so I'm at a little high off the it's not sitting flat on the curb. So that helped a lot, because when that water came in during that Milton hurricane, I thought we was gonna have to go up on the roof because that shit was high. It was like overflowing into the culvert over there. The whole cul-de-sac was full of water. It was flooded up, steadily coming up onto my lawn. But it didn't get that far though. And you would think that this place would get a lot of lightning strikes and brownouts and blackouts. Even during the summer last year, even during the hurricanes, we lost power for like 6 hours total. So, and that happened overnight. So when you got up in the morning, the power was back on like 11 o'clock the next morning. You really didn't even notice, really. So I just stayed in bed until the power came back on. And the water dissipated so fast. It was like it just came and gone and went. The only thing that was left around was just little tree branches and things like that. Because I don't have any. The big trees are on that other side of the cul-de-sac. I've only got one small tree here planted in the front. So didn't have to worry about any flying debris and any flying uh, branches and stuff like that. Because the oldest tree is on the other side of the cul-de-sac. The one where the possums live at. A family of possums living there. So we're at 21 minutes. And nobody's come by. No trolls. Let's see. Is your rent paid? For April? Putting a little poll in, yes or no poll. Nobody's come by, so I'm just basically playing with this thing and see what's going on with it. And down here on the bottom, it has my profile picture, poll 0 votes, and is your rent paid for April? What's this? And I can share on X. See if anybody passes through from X. Yeah, so other than the getting the funds together for the car, that's pretty much it. That's all I'm pretty much working on now. I'm trying to find out about probably get with the landscaping guy to see what he can give me as far as a price of putting in some shrubs. See what he can say about that. Put a bid in on it. I want to try and get it done before the summertime kicks in all the way because nobody wants to work out in that hot ass blistering humid heat. And if you get to them before the summer comes, then that means they'll be in for the rains. And since I don't have any gutters up yet, that's another thing. Gutters. What a fucking racket that is. I wish they would have put them in this fucking place before I brought it, but how much those are. I think I'm not gonna need it for the all the way, I guess all the way around. All the way around the whole perimeter. But it's not a huge house, so it shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that expensive, hopefully. Gotta pay down some debt though. poll has 0 votes. Cats over there fighting and shit. I see where silver lost $2 today. Went down $2. Gold went down 30. I wonder if the price on some silver coins will maybe go down and reflect the change in the price. Maybe if it doesn't go down tomorrow, it could pick up some of those $2 that were lost today. See what that looks like tomorrow. We're at 26 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm going to go for 30 minutes on this one. Packing in at 30. Got nobody passing through. Nobody came by. No super Thanksgiving. No likes. I'm still going to post this on the thing because of the fact that even though nobody came through, I'm still going to post it. Two more days before the end of TikTok too. They said they had some buyers. They can put all the offers in they want, but the whole thing stems on the fact that if the Chinese don't want to sell it, because the Chinese government has to approve the sale to any entity. That's how it goes. If they don't want to sell, if they don't want to sell, they want to stick a thumb in the American's eye. All they have to do is say, no, we don't want to sell. And I don't think Trump has any. They say that he can maybe extend it for another 15 more days until 90 days. But since we're only at 75 days on the 5th, the only thing he can do is get another 15 days under 2 weeks. So he pretty much prolonging the agony. And I think the Chinese are going to make them come down to the last goddamn day and tell them, no, we ain't selling. And then all those people are going to be so fucking mad. So angry. And to me, I would say, like, if I was in Trump's shoes, I would just let the shit just die. So just let it die, especially since most of the time on TikTok is full of fucking censorship and people getting restrictions and videos not qualifying for monetization. And now they're changing up the whole creative rewards program. They're changing it to where you pretty much have to be putting together professional fucking videos in order to get monetized. So you go through all that bullshit of putting a high speed, low drag video together to only hope that they don't disqualify it for being low quality content. And that would really piss me off. That in itself would really piss me off. And with that being said, it's 30 minutes. Nobody answered the poll. Nobody came through. I see there's no thumbs up. There's no bodies that came through. $0 for any super thanks. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. And if you ever come across this live, I appreciate you taking the time to watch it. If you did watch it all the way through for the whole 30 minutes, you're a superstar in my book. Like and share, and please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and have a good night.